Alright guys, so this is yet another prediction video because we've got so many predictions within us. Oh, Vicky was cool. I liked Vicky. So this is our prediction video for sort of the New Japan's next biggest event, Wrestling Dontaku. It's not as big as some of the other events like Sakura Genesis or Dominion or whatnot, but this is still pretty big, especially because the card for Wrestling Dontaku looks pretty stacked. So let's start off. Night 1 is going to be on May 3rd, so I was wrong, it's not 4th and 5th, it is 3rd and 4th. And that is going to start off with Bullet Club, which is going to be represented here by Chase Owens and Yujiro, the Tokyo Pimp, versus two of the Young Lions, Ren Narita and Shota Umino, who is Red Shoes' son. I didn't know that until Kingdom this year.
I think Bullet Club will win.
I think Bullet Club will probably win here
With a strong showing by
the Young Lions. And I think Ren Narita and Shota Umino are probably the next up to go on excursion.
Nice.
Because Hirai Kawato just left to go to CMLL, and he's over there working, I think, mostly with Dragon Lee, I think, actually, and they're doing a lot more of, he's Kawato-san, so he's one of the faces over there. So the next match we're going to talk about is Liger, Ryusuke Taguchi, and Tiger Mask 4 versus Tetsuhiro Yagi, Tomoyuki Oka, and Yuji Nagata. So two of the Young Lions and Yuji Nagata versus Liger, Taguchi, and Tiger Mask.
Again, I think you gotta go with the veterans here. Despite Nagata. Nagata's on his way out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think definitely, again, another good showing for the Young Lions, though. But unfortunately, I think probably Yagi, who's, I think, just a little bit less experienced than Oka, is going to be the one that takes the pin here. So then we got Roppongi 3K, Roppongi 3K, 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 Roppongi 3K, 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 Roppongi 3000 is on the way. Rock Show and Yo save the day. I love Roppongi 3K. I do this every time I see them. And my parents
every
are just
time
like,
they're mentioned.
Yeah, my parents have already gotten tired of it. So that's Rocky Romero with Sho and Yo versus Suzuki-gun, which is being represented here, hilariously, by Killer Elite Squad, which is Davey Boy Smith Jr., Lance Archer, and then Takashi Iizuka. Terrifying because it's junior heavyweights being put up against probably one of the most dominant heavyweight tag team teams.
That's a tough one to call. Honestly,
does the wiriness of Roppongi 3K overcome just the brute dominant force of Killer Elite Squad? Who knows?
We might get a surprise win on this one.
I hope by Rocky Romero. I hope Rocky Romero just like rolls up Lance Archer. I would scream.
I would say it'd probably be Davey Boy Jr. than Lance Archer, but
oh yeah, Davey Boy's wanted. Did you read about that? Davey Boy's wanted because at WrestleCon he threw a cup of hot coffee in Jake the Snake's face.
Wow, what happened there?
Yeah, I guess Jake the Snake was talking shit about Bulldog, and Junior was like, cut it out, and he's like, nope, I said what I said. His Jake the Snake is a badass.
I wouldn't have. Harry's like, he's the real deal. Like, I would not want to piss him off. He's pretty thick. Pretty large.
He is. I mean, it's kind of lucky that it was only...
Like, Jake would probably be broke in half.
Yeah.
Like,
so he's lucky that it was
he got hot coffee.
Yeah.
Instead of his arm twirling his body.
I don't think he was the one that instigated, though. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Like, I think in interviews,
you get some of these old
Junior was just sort of like, I heard you were talking shit. And Jake was like, yeah, this is my experience. Because he's an old timer, whatever.
Right.
Anyway, digress. I say Roppongi 3K gets the surprise win here. So the next match is a tag match. It is a 5-on-5. So it's Chaos represented by Hiroki Goto, Switchblade Jay White, Tomohiro Ishii, Toru Yano, and Yoshihashi versus Sword of Taguchi Japan, which is represented here by David Finlay, who is notably the next person that is going to try and challenge Jay White for the IWGP United States Championship. Juice Robinson, who has also been showing pretty dominantly. Michael Elgin, surprised that he's sort of back. Toa Henare, who I love, my favorite Maori in New Japan. And Togi Makabe.
I think I'm gonna have to go with the other team.
I say Finlay gets the win here.
You think so?
I say Finlay wins by pinning like Toru Yano. Because he's the next challenger.
Yeah, he is.
They usually what they try and do is they try and
build up that challenger.
Build up that guy until the actual match happens, and then whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Yeah.
Next match is Bullet Club versus Bullet Club for the Never Openweight 6-Man Tag Team Championship. So that is, of course, the current tag team champions, Bad Luck Fale, Tamatonga, and Tangaroa, versus Marty Scurll and the Young Bucks. I want to see Marty Scurll get destroyed by Tamatonga.
It's gonna happen.
I love Marty. I do. I have Villain Club shirt, socks, pins. But I love Tamatonga.
Yeah.
Tamatonga is the real leader of the Bullet Club.
Togging Club. Can't drop to
No way.
Bucks.
Bucks should be on a losing streak right now, frankly. But that's just my opinion. Okay, so the next match is a 5-on-5. So that is LIJ, Los Ingobernables de Japón, versus Suzuki-gun, represented by El Desperado, Minoru Suzuki, Taichi Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and Zack Sabre Jr. I want LIJ to win. I think Suzuki-gun might.
That's how I feel too.
Because I'm a big fan of everyone in LIJ.
Yeah.
I like most people in Suzuki-gun except for Zack Sabre Jr. and that's just because I'm a simple mark and everyone's always like, Zack Sabre Jr. is so great! I'm just like, fuck him.
I agree.
Just makes me angry. Anyway, I do think that Suzuki-gun will get the win here. I think probably gonna be Suzuki to get the pin on, I would say Naito.
Interesting.
They've been having it go back and forth between them for a while, like subtly. I think it's something like that's gonna happen. Anyway, so next match is a tag team, just a regular 2-man tag. Chaos, represented by Okada and Ospreay, versus Tanahashi and Kushida. So interesting because, of course, Tanahashi is probably one of the other most notable IWGP World Heavyweight Champions, and Kushida, a notable IWGP Junior Heavyweight Champion in his own right. So the current champion's going up against the probably most other glorious.
I don't know. What do you think?
I would love to see Kushida pin Ospreay here.
Yeah.
We've talked very, very much in depth about my feelings towards the IWGP Junior Heavyweight division in New Japan.
You got Tanahashi in there.
And I love pretty much everyone except for Ospreay.
Yeah.
And I feel like
would be the
Japan
guy
is on my side here.
Off of him, but...
Oh no, I want it to be Hiromu. I want it to be my bae Hiromu.
Yeah.
But I think it's gonna probably end up being Kushida.
Yeah, I would say Tanahashi and Kushida win this one to build up for that match.
And then the first of the two main events of night one is a rematch of the Wrestle Kingdom 12 match, Cody Rhodes versus Kota Ibushi. I say Cody wins this.
That's what my gut's kind of going with. It Cody gets up the win here.
because
cheap win.
Kota got the win at Wrestle Kingdom, and Kota got the win at Super Card of Honor against Hangman. So I say Cody.
I mean, you kind of gotta keep Cody strong here
Yeah.
for another match against Kenny. Is that the and then Hangman
And
Page
then
versus
Page
Kenny
versus Omega, in which honestly I say Omega wins this.
Omega's gonna win.
It's
I think
always
Hangman will have a good showing.
it's always
Hangman's-
gonna be 1-1. I feel so. If Cody wins, Hangman's gonna lose. If Kota wins, Kenny's gonna lose. You know what I mean? That's pretty much how they've been playing it so far, to sort of keep both these teams on even footing. Until I think a definitive.
This should be a good main event.
Yeah. That's night 1. So night 2, we got, and that's going to be on May 4th. So pretty much the day after. We're going to have Liger, Taguchi, and Tiger Mask 4 versus Ren Narita, Shota Umino, and Tomoyuki Oka. So three veterans versus 3 young lions.
I'd go with the veterans.
The vets.
Yeah.
That's usually how they kind of run this. I do think that, honestly, out of the 3, Oka will probably get the pin. Shota will probably get the best offense. Because Shota is, I think, out of the 3, the most experienced, and probably the next one that's going to go out on excursion. So, next is Bullet Club, which is Chase Owens and Yujiro the Tokyo Pimp again, versus Yagi and Nagata. So Yagi, of course, one of the young lions, and Nagata, one of the veterans. I would have to say Nagata will win this for them. I say Nagata will probably pin Chase Owens.
Nice. Okay, I could go with that. Yeah. 'Cause, I mean, this is not your main Bullet Club members.
No.
These are the expendable guys.
Yeah, these are sort of on the outskirts.
These are soldiers.
Yeah.
Privates, first class.
They're the grunts. They're the grunts. They're going
Okay,
out.
I'm gonna say it this time because Roppongi 3K. Just said that, get it out of the way for you. Versus Suzuki Gun. She's still singing it.
Yeah, I can't stop. I love Roppongi 3K. I love Rocky Romero.
Suzuki Gun.
So, specifically, it's Suzuki-gun's Taichi, Taka Michinoku, and Takashi Iizuka. Interesting that Taka's getting matched here outside of being hype man for Zack Sabre Jr.
Yeah, I mean, this could go either way. It could be Roppongi 3K. Because this, again, it's the lower members
I
of
say
Suzuki Gun.
I say Taichi wins this for Suzuki-gun.
Taichi kind of needs something because he's gone heavyweight and he hasn't had any showing whatsoever.
Yeah. So this should be a good moment for him to show that he is.
And Chaos is coming to this match. Yes.
Still in
that's right.
Japan, though.
Sanity. No, wait.
What?
Ishii and Yano.
Get out of here. So Ishii and
Sorry.
Yano versus Toa Henare and Togi Makabe. Interesting about Henare and Makabe is they went through World Tag League together last year. So I think perhaps their tag team synchronicity might be a little bit better at this juncture than Yano and Ishii, who haven't really been working together too much.
This might actually be a really good match.
I think it would definitely be a good match. I like Toa a lot. Toa Henare is like I said, my favorite Maori in New Japan. But he's really interesting to watch in the ring. I think
It's different.
because he has a lot of the same style as far as movement of both the Japanese style as well as the really sort of heavy Polynesian style. So it's nice to see that sort of integration, which you don't always get to see a whole lot of.
One of the premier graduates from Fale's Dojo, I believe, yes.
Yes. And still pretty fresh off of the injury. I know World Tag League was his first foray back after getting injured for quite some time, being sidelined. And now it's nice to see him getting integrated a little bit more because he was in World Tag League and then sort of disappeared for a while. Now he's, I think, coming back a little bit more prominently, which I'm all for. So next match is another Chaos match. So it's Chaos, which is represented by Goto, Switchblade, and Yoshihashi here, versus Finley, Juice Robinson, Michael Elgin.
Again, here we have another builder match.
I want Goto to pin Elgin in this match. Specifically, I want that to happen.
Could see that happening.
I've gained a lot of respect over the past calendar year, for Goto, and especially after his match with Suzuki at 12. Is just as far
Goto
as
is one of my favorites.
The storytelling in that match. I mean, like I've said a billion times, it was never going to be the best match of the night, but it was definitely one of
match.
Yeah, it was definitely, as far as storytelling,
and it's not
the most impactful,
the most hyped match either. So
it's very simple.
It is on the card.
It was also a Lucha de Pestos match. So it was a hair match.
Yeah. So I mean, Goto always has phenomenal match at Wrestle Kingdom. I mean, really.
He had a great match against Shibata a couple years back for the Never.
Yeah. He's kind of like the go-to guy, but they never strap him with the big one.
Except for the Never.
He's going to be the guy that they eventually put it on him when he's old and
it's going to be a moment.
It's going to be that thank you title run that's going to last like 2 months.
Which is fine.
It's not. He should have had a...
It's not, but it is. I'm glad that it'll at least eventually happen, because I think he definitely deserves it. It's unfortunate that it's only going to be because of those conditions. But for me, at this point in Goto's
unless at
career...
some point they do take a time and they go, hey, I think it's right time we put a run on
At this point in Goto's career, I'm just sort of like, any title, just please give him a title, because he can carry it.
IWGP.
Yeah.
He needs a big one. He needs the big one.
So, the next match is another LIJ. All of LIJ versus all of Suzuki-gun. So this time it is, of course, all of LIJ, like I mentioned, versus Killer Elite Squad, El Desperado, Suzuki, and Yoshinobu Kanemaru.
And LIJ has a new member, El Snako, who's going to be in this match. He's going to DDT Davey Boy Jr.
Out of here. Get out of here. I would march so hard if that happened, though.
Funny.
I would scream.
It would be funny.
And I would just be like, Sam Keola called it again. Like how he called everything in NXT.
Hiromu's going to come in. He's going to have Jake's outfit on and the snake bag. And that would be so great.
Oh, it would be incredible.
That would be so awesome.
I would love that so much. Because I'm all about Hiromu. He is my Japanese wrestling love of my life. And he's just a little bit older than me, so it's perfect. Anyway.
Oh, interesting next match.
Yeah, so it's another Bullet Club versus Bullet Club. So this is actually it's a kind of Bullet Club versus Bullet Club.
It is.
So it's Bad Luck Fale, Tamatonga, and Tagaroa. So the Bullet Club OGs with the Golden Lovers versus Cody Rhodes, Hangman Page, Marty Scurll, and the Young Bucks.
And it's quite Japan Bullet Club versus American Bullet Club is what we've kind of gotten down to here. Quite a bit, really.
I guess,
Japan versus
I guess
ROH,
you could
really.
say, I was going to say, I guess you could say New Japan versus Ring of Honor. Mm-hmm. Because all the people on one side are very specifically also in Ring of Honor and have Ring of Honor contracts.
Right. Which is the American Bullet Club, really.
But I say the OGs won this.
OGs, yep.
And I mean specifically the OGs. I think it'll be a win for.
It'd be great if Tamatonga
or Bad Luck Fale
pulls the win out. Yeah.
I think it will be. Yeah. I think it will be one of them because I think.
It should
and
be,
I think it'll
Tonga.
be. I think it'll be Tamatonga on Cody. Yeah.
Yeah. And then he turns and he looks at Kenny and is like, "That's how it's done."
Yeah. I love Tamatonga. Anyway, then the next two matches are the two big title matches of the night. So it is Kushida versus Will Ospreay for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. Like I said,
I would love to come off of Ospreay. I don't think Kushida's the guy.
I think Kushida will end up being the one that does it.
Think so?
I don't want it to be Kushida. I like Kushida.
I don't want it to be.
I don't think that it should be Kushida, but I think it will be Kushida. I would love for it to be Takahashi, but that's because I'm a gigantic Hiromu fangirl. I'm willing to buy the Hiromu bear. It's
And
$80.
the main event.
And the main event is, of course,
Everything's on the line.
it is Go Waste. That is, of course, Hiroshi Tanahashi. Oh my god, don't even act like that was not loud. Hiroshi Tanahashi versus Kazuchika Okada.
And this is if Okada wins, he beats Tanahashi's record.
Yep.
And of course, if Tanahashi wins,
then
his record's protected, and he's champion. I don't know. I don't know what to think about this point.
I'm genuinely, I have no idea how this is going to go.
'Cause, I mean,
is this going to be a passing of the torch? Is this going to be Tanahashi pulling a fast one? Which
do you want
done.
to have Okada break this record now? Or do you want to have this as something that you build towards to again?
I mean, also, you have to look at it this way. Is this going to be a reason for Okada to stay? Because I know there's been a lot of other companies that have been, especially now with the growth of New Japan and how prominent they've become over the past couple of years, there's been a lot more people trying to get Okada. Because they've seen how dominant he is. He has an incredible record as far as match quality. So, I mean, is this we're going to give this to him to help persuade him to stay with New Japan? Is this going to be we want to pass the torch from Tanahashi, because Tanahashi is also dealing with some pretty extensive injuries.
Right.
So it's really interesting to see what direction they're going to go in, because this is I really can't call this. I really am not sure. New Japan could honestly go either way.
I can't say that, I would want to strap Tanahashi with all the injuries he has right now. But at the same time,
I could also see them using this as a way to delay this big milestone for Okada until a later date.
And I think I would. He needs something that he can gun for later on. And I mean, that would...
Because it would be a lot for him to reach this pinnacle at this early.
It would. And that would be something like, his next title win, and you say, hey, now he guns for
most title defenses.
For that title defenses. And you really build it from that point. Like, okay, this is number 1. This is number 2, and you just keep building it to that degree. Have him keep going.
And I mean, I know they don't do this that much in New Japan, but I mean, maybe have the next time be a retirement for Tanahashi then.
Maybe.
And have that be a really official passing of the torch.
I would be fine with Tanahashi winning it here. He hasn't had it in a long time. He hasn't even been in the picture.
They've been very good about keeping him kind of occupied and away from it for quite some time.
Yeah.
So that now it feels new again.
Yeah, and I don't necessarily mean that you keep it on Tanahashi, like maybe 2 defenses and you take it off of him. But I think it would be good to see.
And it would be nice to see Okada as not a champion. Because it's been a very, very long time since we've seen him in that position.
Yeah.
And we can explore how that changes him as a competitor. Because he's been champion for so long and he's sat at the top of the mountain for so long. How is he going to react when he falls?
Yeah.
When he falls off it and he has to climb back up. So.
I concur.
So, a lot of our weird predictions for Wrestling Dontaku. I just want Hiromu Takahashi to win everything. I want him to come in and it's suddenly a triple threat match and have him win the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship and have him lick the belts again like how he used to.
You're crazy.
Why is you can't see me? You're crazy.
Crazy. It's crazy now.
How am I the crazy one when you're the one that looks like the Psycho Killer?
Psycho Killer ain't crazy.
You're the
Psycho.
Champa. You're the Champa to my Gargano. You're the Tommy Entertainment to my Johnny Wrestling. Yeah, because you're the more interesting and smart one. Whereas I've just got the face.
I've got a face too.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, Of course, if you liked this video, I guess we're doing this now.
Yep.
Like and subscribe. You
Wherever it
can
is.
follow both of us on social media. He is Sam Keola. I'm Fumiko Mega. We're also both over on Cage Side Seats. We just really want to, it sounds like we're plugging, and we kind of are, but it's also, we just really like talking about wrestling.
Yeah.
And we want to find other people besides each other to talk to about wrestling sometimes. And
you can catch me sometimes on
Squared Circle Journal,
Journal with my
podcast.
friend John over there. And if we get at least 100 subscribers before the Cruise of Jericho, this one will do DDP Yoga live if internet will.
Even after my ankle got pilmanized, I'm going to show it to the camera.
But
Even after my ankle got pretty brutally pilmanized, I don't think you can even see it really.
see it.
I'm just gonna punch you in the. We're just gonna chop you in the Achilles.
She will do DDP Yoga live if able
if
to.
Internet
if
permits.
not, then it will be recorded and it will be uploaded to the channel with DDP from the deck of the Ship of Jericho.
I will also try and get promos from James Ellsworth and video of me doing karaoke with Pat Patterson.
And it's possible that she may bring Raven back with
Oh my
her
god, shut up.
after the Cruise of Jericho.
No.
And he'll be on our show.
No.
Get a third chair back here or something.
It's more possible that I can bring James Ellsworth back. It's a little
And
bit
you can watch him power drive the loose cannon on my dryer.
Yep.
All right. That's it.
That's it. Bang bang.